What's up, Zach? How you doing, dude? Oh. Wall. Oh. I'm gonna try to tame this beast at Daytona tonight. Not very confident. I should crank the TC up one click. Struggling with putting power down on exit of some of these corners, man. I'm gonna give that a go. Oof. Yeah, code I'm not a fan of. Just never been a fan of that track. Yeah, I definitely do not plan to spend any time there this week. I've got to imagine participation's been pretty weak. I don't know, but I would think so. But yeah, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? I'm doing well. Ready to have some fun at Daytona, man. Oh, that, yeah, true. You do gotta try. Good call. Ooh. Bus stop in this thing is so sketchy. Damn it, Dan. How you doing, buddy? Dave? Sir? How you doing, guys? I'm doing great, man. Had a nice day. Took the Corvette out. It was beautiful today. It was probably, I don't even know the high. It's probably mid-70s, maybe. Took the Corvette out. Drove a little bit. I'm kind of chilling. Working my way through Game of Thrones again. Almost done. I think I've got 2 episodes to go. Of course, once I get to the last season, those episodes are like an hour and 20 minutes apiece. Almost there. And then my plan is to go to season 2 of Severance, I think it is. Whatever the most recent one just was. Been slacking? Love it, brother. You know what? We deserve some slack in our lives. That's for sure. Had to work an hour late. Hopefully for a good reason. Dude, you're too kind.
Did you get over it?
Yeah, I was having a shit.
I'll never get tired of that. Appreciate you, Dave. Thank you, sir.
Dave Collins has been a member for 1 month.
I hope that means crypto's doing well. Oh, man. Not feeling great about tonight's race. Really debating what to do as far as qualifying versus not qualifying. But Dave, thank you, sir, man. That's super kind of you. Finally heading back up. 45.2.
45.217. New bus, flat for you.
Man, I've struggled so much here in this car. Kind of crazy. So funny, this is definitely... I would say this is definitely one of my best tracks. I mean, for sure one of my best tracks. I just can't quite get a handle on it in this car. It's not been a good one for me. You got it, man. Yeah, no, I appreciate it, Zach. It's kind of you, brother. No, I would say it's definitely not Leo. I would say the Acura probably still takes that crown on a season-wide basis. I think it's just still the best car. Lambo's good. Lambo's like surprisingly good, but I think it takes like a, and I say that in terms of just looking at the weekly lap times that like P1 Docs and everybody puts out. Like, the car's good, but I think it takes like a really skilled driver to get it. You know what I mean? I don't think it's an easy lap time car, if that makes sense. I think it takes more, and I'm just not there, for sure. I've been getting more comfortable with it by the week, but it's, I mean, it's very sketchy. Acura, McLaren, yeah, that's probably pretty safe bets, honestly. Another car that always seems to really show well is the Mustang. I don't really know what it is. I don't know whether it's just like the top end of that car is so good that, but it's good. It's a good one. It's a good choice. So I would say Lambo's not it for most people. It's, I feel like most people can't get the time out of it, myself included. But the aliens, like Lambo and Audi, they seem to be so well balanced if you can drive them well. So the best overall GT3, if I'm understanding the question, honestly I think it's the Acura. I personally don't think it's not the one that I want to drive. To be fair, I like the Porsche the best, but when it comes to lap times and ease of getting that lap time out of a car, I think that it's objectively the Acura right now. It has been. It certainly was last season. Last season, not even a question. I still think that even this season, I think that's still true. But yeah, I'm gonna listen and drive this dedication. I appreciate you, Skid. Yeah, it's a good car overall. I mean, I personally don't feel like there's a lot of feel to it. I don't think it feels great to drive. I think there are definitely better choices on that front. But when it comes to pure lap time and ease of extracting that lap time, I think it's the best. But for me, man, I like the Porsche the best. That's my favorite car for sure. And I definitely regret in some ways not picking it this season, because I do enjoy it so much. But it has been fun to do something different. And that's really why I did this. I didn't do it for any other reason, just to do something different. So, somebody who loves the Acura, it's a very nice car. A lot of people hate it, but it's fun still. We can push it. Yeah, I think that's the thing. I think, honest and fam, nice to see you, brother. I think the hate just comes from the fact that it's the new car that is objectively too good. And people don't like that. It doesn't matter what the car is. Like, it could have been a new Lambo. Everybody would be mad about it, you know? Because you feel like if you're not driving that car, you're like objectively behind. Whether that's true or not, probably debatable. Certainly debatable, but I think that's generally how people feel. Love the Merc. Mercs, if you like the Merc, drive the Merc. Merc sounds great. It's phenomenal at places like this. Daytona is generally one of the best. It's not true everywhere, for sure. It's not like a great, universally good choice. Oh my god. This thing. Oh, I might try a click a wing or something. See if I can find a way to stabilize this thing. But yeah, Merc's cool, and it is really fun to drive, and it sounds fantastic. You gotta get used to having that long nose. But if you've driven it, is that it? Alright, cool.
Pitboxing 10.
Let's take a look at this set. I don't know really anything about setups. I just pick the setup and go.
No problem.
But your boy needs help. Your boy needs help. Gosh. Let's just go to 4-wing, give that a shot. See how much more stability it helps. I'm obviously not.
You want to buy it or you want to keep going at it?
Obviously not doing very good here, but all good, all good. Yeah, and I think, Leo, at the end of the day, I think Zach said it earlier, just like pick whatever you like most. Truth be told, it's just, I don't know, I think you're going to have more fun if you drive a car that you just like, you know? Even if it's not the car. Just pick what you like. And it doesn't matter what it is about it that you like. If you just like the way that it sounds, pick it. If you like the way that it looks, pick it. You know, just pick whatever you like and roll with it. And you know, you can always get more if you really want to, or, you know, you don't have to stick to one car for the entire season or anything like that.
Right side.
I mean, I have to with these leagues, but that's it. Yeah, it's funny, I kind of disagree with that statement that people generally make, but I think more or less it's true. But at the end of the day, if you drive a car that's just easier to extract time from, I think that's true whether you're in a top split or not. You know? I could be wrong, I don't know, that's just my personal opinion. But at the end of the day, what's most important is that you have fun. And so pick a car that you're going to want to drive, that you're going to want to practice with, because that's what's really going to help you the most, you know? If you pick a car that you're just like, I picked it because it's fast, but I hate to drive it, I think it sounds like shit, I don't like the way that it looks, it's got a terrible dash, the brakes are with this, like, if you find all these reasons to dislike it, you won't drive very often, you won't practice, and therefore you won't get any better, you know? But if you pick something that you like, you'll be more motivated to practice with it, and you'll get better, and you'll have more fun. Alright, let's see if four-wing will help a little bit.
Sorry, Zach.
Yeah, Leo, that's exactly. Alright, I am running the fuel amount that I believe I need to start the race with to get my, no, personally I think that's just a fact. But I agree with you completely. So, I've been not qualifying in this league just because I think it's fun to like try to go through the field. I'm scared to do that this week. Since it's Daytona and it's so draft heavy, I'm not sure if that's the smartest move ever. I feel more comfortable doing that on a more technical track where I feel like I can, you know, make more overtakes. On a drafty track though, that might be a much bigger challenge. I don't know. Be curious to hear y'all's opinions on that. We'll see what Peter says. What's up, Blake? How you doing, dude? Poxinator, what's up, brother? Went to MIS earlier for Indy 500. Oh, they were there. That's right. I saw that on YouTube today. I meant to go back and watch it. Yeah, that's exciting, dude. I can't wait to do it in iRacing again. It's one of my favorite events. Yeah, Leo, that's really a huge benefit, brother. Alright, the wing up definitely helps. I don't know how much it's killing me everywhere else, but yeah. Do you like oval racing? I do like oval racing. I'm not a huge fan of like NASCAR per se, but I like doing it in iRacing. I think it's fun. And I genuinely believe this, and y'all might think I'm crazy, but I do truly believe that if you want to be good at road racing, spend some time in oval. You'll get a lot more comfortable being close to people racing in oval in NASCAR racing, and it helps a lot. Like, comfort level helps. I feel like my racecraft is always better because I spent so much time there. That's my opinion. The more disciplines you expose yourself to, I think the better overall, you know, driver you'll be. I feel like without question, but I'm sure there are plenty of exceptions to that. Yeah, worth trying. It's funny, man, when I started iRacing, I started doing oval stuff. I always felt like the road stuff was too hard. I was bad at it. And it just, you know, it took me forever to learn tracks, and I just sucked at it. And I was like, I'll just go to oval. I know that, and I can do that. Left turns are easy. And that is true, but there's a lot of nuance to oval racing that I think most people don't really understand or appreciate. So yeah. What the heck happened there? I feel like I just lost power at the end of that straight. Got plenty of fuel.
What's up?
Weird.
What's up, Mac?
Yeah, and that's okay, man. I mean, you'll learn so much, you know? And honestly, if you just ask people in like open lobbies, they'll tell you, you know? That's one thing about oval versus road. They're way more chatty, you know? Way more chatty.
45.557.
Just not used to the brakes in this car in a place like this. It depends on which one you're referencing, man. I'm not sure. Depends on the corner. Oh. There's something about the brakes in this car versus the Porsche. It's just not the same. Whew. Yeah, that makes sense. And you know, it can be a little rowdy and it's not for everybody.
Sorry.
There are plenty of times I'll just mute it for sure. But yeah, just practicing. Got like 20 minutes before qualifying opens. Normally I'm not streaming yet, but I figure I'm sitting here, I'll hit the button. Alright. Well, I hate that a four-wing feels so much better, but man, it feels so much better. Yeah, there it is. You got it, Origins. You're not dumb. You're not dumb, brother. Just practice. I've thought the same thing before. I'm like, wait, how the... All good. All good. To me, the Porsche just feels awesome. You feel the weight transfer quite a bit. I wouldn't say floaty is probably not the word. I don't know. I think what I like most about the Porsche is just the ability to get out of a corner with so much traction. It's almost like a cheat code having that engine over the rear axle. True. Hammer down till bringing home the steering wheel of the trophy, baby. Hell yeah, brother. Yeah, it's kind of my approach to oval stuff. Mostly because I do super speedway racing more than anything else. But yeah, that is true. I can only see mods chats or prime members chats. That like my chat box, not your overlay. Oh, it's because everybody else is in YouTube. I got 25 people from YouTube right now and 2 people on Twitch. That's probably the why. And my overlay just puts it all together. Andrew, what's up, dude? Alright, well, I'm not feeling great about this. I'd love to know that everybody else is running something that's not race fuel. That's my hope. Because, man, I feel slow.
45.313.
Real slow. Alright. Well, I'm not sure what to do. I would say it's uncommon for me to be 9th right now. And I'm not really sure what the plan should be. Gotta love the pro backseat drivers and the rookie class races. Wait, what? Oh, they're just getting in the car. Yeah, the livery. Yeah, we're really lucky we have a guy who does such a good job with that. Gotta love the pro backseat drivers and rookie class races. Oh, yeah. It's been a long time since I've been in a rookie series, man. I feel for you. I bet it's brutal. I bet it's brutal. How'd it go? I'm not letting up till I see Jesus or the checker. Most of the time I see Jesus. Won't lie to you. He's a nice guy, you know. I mean, I feel pretty good about my future, but Truth be told, most of the time we see Jesus. Checkers, they come every once in a while. I've won my fair share of left turns only. I didn't win the Daytona 500 this year. I was close. I was really happy. I was in the top 3 or 4 with just a couple laps to go, which that's pretty much all you can ask for.
Yep.
At that point, all hell breaks loose and you just hold a pretty wheel and hammer down. That's pretty much all you can do. I did win the Daytona 500 last year, so that was cool. But yeah, didn't get it this year. I'll be giving a go for the Indy 500. I've never won the Indy 500 in iRacing. I think the highest I've ever finished, I think, was 4th. Or maybe it was 7th. I can't remember. It was one of the two. I want to say it was 4th. Sounds better, doesn't it? Let's stick with 4th. It was something like that. I've never podiumed. I know that. I would love to get that, but hadn't happened yet. So, oh damn, Cody kicked my ass. I'm in trouble, boys. I'm in trouble. Coda's such a hard track. So many blind turn-ins. Few brake turn-in markers. First half of the live, you must win turn. The rest is yeah. That first sector it's all flow. If you're not in the right positions on the right, yeah, you're 100% on it, Aaron. I mean, it's kind of like anything. It's all about kind of that muscle memory, building that up. Comes in time, brother. Comes in time. But yeah, it's a tough track, no doubt. Get that Indy 500. I hope so, dude. I really hope so. Drink some milk. That's a good point. You know what I should do? I mean, I can't do it because it'd be spoiled by the time it was over. I should put the milk in a brick on the...
Kids, I'd appreciate if you don't intent me.
Oh, that seems aggressive.
Oh, my bad. Didn't see that.
I should put milk in a brick back there when the race is over. Go kiss the brick, drink some milk. I'd puke immediately because it's a solid 4-hour race.
Wait, I just watched it again and I am sorry. I did not. I thought you actually turned into me. I'm sorry.
Speaking of VR, Big Swing 2, it looks insane. It does look insane. Yeah, I'd love to try. I'd love to try some of the newer headsets. I used to use the G2 extensively and then the Quest 3 before I went back to monitors and then upgraded to these suckers, and I haven't used VR since, but I'd love to give it a shot again. Haven't taken the time to learn Coda. Yeah, Thomas, yeah, I don't blame you. It's a tough week to ask people to do it too, right? Like, if you're racing GT3s or you like IMSA or whatever, like being at Watkins Glen, I mean, it's one of the goated tracks as far as multi-class racing is concerned, so it's kind of hard to like, hey guys, let's everybody go to Texas and do some stuff. We're gonna go up to northern New York. Sounds way more fun. So tough week to ask people to go up there, for sure. Yeah, it should be interesting. I did a lot of VR. I eventually went back. I do a lot of endurance racing.
That damn
so
sausage curve.
it can be a challenge. It can be a challenge to do a lot of that in VR. At least it was for me. So yeah, it's a tough one, Aaron. It'll take time. It's like anything. And that is a tough one to learn, like, just immediately like that. I don't blame you. Yeah, Watkins is great. GTE cars have traction control. They do not have ABS. Yes, I used to do... F4 was my primary car for a while. I don't know how long, but a while. Yeah. It's been a long time since I've done it, but yes. Alright. I'm not loving this setup. So, let's try something different. I mean, I am running race fuel. You know what? Maybe I should just qualify, or like do qualifying laps. I don't know. Should I qualify? It's probably so much more interesting to watch if I don't. And I couldn't care less about the points. I'm just trying to have a good time. 66. That's funny. The RS uses 4 degrees as well. Yeah, but I think it's more than just that. Like, it's sweat. It's like, you know, your eyes are working. Fatigue sets in after you do like 2 stints in a row. Stuff like that, you know. And it's all the little things you don't think about, like navigating menus. Not within iRacing, that's actually not too bad, but if you need to like take it off for a second to look at Discord or like just stuff like that, kind of sucks. It's all the little things you don't think about until you use it every single day. And then you're like, ah, I get it now. Just pick off the stragglers. Yeah. See if this is any better. I cannot get this thing slowed down. Jesus. No, I have not. I don't know if I'll ever do it, to be honest. I'm really hesitant to do it. One, if I take it over there or down there, I guess, I feel like I'd have to tow it. Because I'd be scared that something would break. A wheel would bust. You know, a hose would... Something would happen. And then I would be stuck down there without, you know, the easy ability to get home. So I feel like I'd need to tow it, which that's a whole thing to deal with. So, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see. It's funny, man. I baby the hell out of that thing. I do... There's a... I'll tell you one thing about the Corvette, the new one. There's a little gear light that will show up on the dash. When that light shows up, it puts the car in some other mode that basically says, hey, we're going to respond to the spirited driving that you are currently doing. I definitely get into it enough to see that light pop up regularly. But that's kind of as far as I take it. It rarely finds its way into track mode. I'll do that once in a while. But truth be told, I mostly baby it. It could drive me now. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like, I need to... I don't know. I've looked at... I don't really understand that world very much, to be honest. But if I understand it correctly, you have to, like, you know, go through, what is it called? HPDE day or HDPE, whatever.
Thought I had you cleared.
So you kind of have to do that. You have to go through that process. But, like, since I've never done it before, you have to, like, sign up as a certain thing. So somebody, like, rides with you for the first time. And then, you know, all these things. Yeah. Yeah, I've got a 2023. It's a beast, for sure. Eyes get tired, yeah. Fun and easy. Yeah, maybe I'm just making too much of it. Maybe you're probably right on that front. I'd really like to think these guys are running some quality laps. I mean, I can't imagine they're running full fuel on mid 40 or even high 43s, but I don't know.
45.4.
Yeah, I need to look into it more. I can't say it's been too top of mind recently, to be fair, but... Yeah, Zach, that's what Peter recommended, because he
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to round 6. Thank you for joining us for Daytona. Let's go over a couple things before we go qualify.
Porsche to Mosport.
Last week, our podium was Paul Nye, Ian Tanzius, and Martin Merkva. So those drivers, remember, not to qualify today. When we grid, if you're behind them, please follow the spotter's directions and pass them as soon as possible during the formation lap so that the grid is time to pack back up before the green flag. When we get ready to go, the GT3 pole sitter,
It's gonna be rough,
please
boys.
start rolling with the GTPs. Go slowly until we have about a 5-second gap, and then get to the pace speed of 60 miles an hour. We need you to get rolling right away so that the back of the field can get organized with the end-of-line penalties. Once we come around to the start-finish line, GTPs, the GTP pole sitter starts the race anytime after the pace car is off. GT3 drivers, you will always wait until the green flag, remember, and then everybody starts racing. Remember, you must pit and take 4 tires at least once. As always, you have one fast repair. You'll get your first drive-through penalty after 17 incidents, and then again, another drive-through every 10 incidents after that. GT3 drivers, remember, be predictable. Hold the racing line when the GTPs are approaching. Let them be the ones to find the way by. Facilitate the pass when they initiate. Don't move around unexpectedly to try to get out of their way. Be predictable. Just leave room when they initiate the pass, and especially around the pit exit. Listen for your spotters' calls. Watch for cars that are exiting the pit road. It is the racing line to cross over into the pit exit line, so everybody needs to be mindful of cars that are exiting. And when you're exiting, you also need to be mindful of cars coming through turns 2 and 3. Do your best to ensure that everybody makes it through these corners together. Remember, we do enforce blue flags in class. Let the leaders by safely when they are close enough to pass. You're not expected to park it on the shoulder the moment you get the blue flag. Just once they're close enough to pass, facilitate it and let them get by cleanly. If you have any incidents you want to be reviewed, please be sure you use the reporting form that is in the Get Started channel. Don't rely on the steward's review to catch everything. We will miss something. The ticker tape only does incidents, and we know that some incidents get missed during this as well. So anything you want reported or want reviewed, please report it. After tonight's race, some of the pro drivers will be eligible to self-demote to the AM class. You'll be contacted through the Discord DMs to inform you if you're eligible so that you can decide if you want to do this. It will come with a 1/3 points penalty. We have a new channel set up also. It is the broadcast stage. This is a new setup for the broadcasters. If you want to listen into the broadcast through the Discord, you can go and join the audience there. After the race is over, they may pull people from the audience onto the stage to do interviews on the stream. So if you're interested in doing that, go join the audience on the stage. You can do that anytime during the race, or you can wait until the end. They'll call people up to do interviews.
Pretty cool.
You're probably going to do the winners or people that were involved in battles. So if you want to listen into that, if you want to have the opportunity to be on stage, please go do that. Just remember that you are going on to a live stream. You're expected to have good etiquette. You are repping the league. So be professional and be sportsmanlike if you get that opportunity. And, of course, don't forget to check out the broadcast on YouTube after the race. Drop a like and subscribe to show your support if you haven't already. Let's put on a show for him. Thanks, everybody. Have a great race.
He does such a good job with that. So professional. I'm a big fan, Paul. However, Lambo's cool. Lambo's cool. I don't think it's going to be great for me here, but it is cool. It's a good, it's a well-balanced car. But I'm still working on it.
Sorry, I missed the beginning of that. Is there a mandatory pit in this at all?
Yes.
Yes.
I live northeast, so go past.
You must pit and take 4 tires.
I'll think on it, brother. I'll think on it.
Fuel and 4 tires. Thank you.
I'm not quite there yet, but I'll think on it. I think it would be fun to like meet somebody down there that knows what they're doing. You know what I mean? Where for me, it's like, I feel like completely lost. I've looked at like, I've gone to the website and they show like all of the companies, I guess, that put on track days that I guess are renting the track from VIR to kind of facilitate all of that. And there's so many of them, you know, it's hard to pick, like, well, which one do you go with? Like, I don't know. I start looking into it, get slightly overwhelmed, and I'm not like really dead set on doing it either. So it's kind of like, you know, a little overwhelmed, a lot of things going on, trying to figure out what makes the most sense, and then I just kind of give up. so I'll get there, but just not there yet. And I genuinely appreciate the offer. That's very kind of you. We'll see how it goes. All right, guys. I don't think I'm going to qualify. I have not qualified the last like 3 weeks or something like that. And I've had a lot of fun every single race, and people are really, really chill in this league. So I'm not concerned about like, you know, getting crushed. or anything, so I think I just won't qualify. I'll do my best to get as far forward as I can. Remembering that it's going to be a tough one, I think, with this car, so it might make me feel better, actually, to start at the back. I'll get a couple overtakes in, you know, feel myself a little bit, and maybe I'll find some pace at some point in the middle of the race, but I think that's what I'm going to do. No queue. Highly recommend that for free. But yeah, I've seen that, and that's definitely pretty cool. We can go to the ones at VIR. Oh, really? Yeah, I know you're close too. Yeah. Matter of fact, most associations make it mandatory for the first day with an instructor. Once you see you're not going to kill anybody, I'll let you left, right? Yeah, I need to. Yeah, I just need to do it one day. It's always funny, man. Like, I want to race. I've looked into that very briefly. I forget the name of it. But, you know, they do like these 8-hour endurance races or something. And they do like one on Saturday, one on Sunday, or something like that. 4 hours on Saturday, 4 hours on Sunday. And I forget the name of them. But, you know, they effectively bring beaters. Not lemons, but something kind of like that, but with slightly nicer vehicles. I've looked into that. I wish I was handy. I'm not that dude at all. But Cotterman, what's up, brother? I do use a profile from Active Pedals. I did make it myself, and frankly, I would recommend that you make it yourself. Especially with the pedals. I think like getting a profile for the wheel is like kind of one thing. There's a lot of stuff there that, you know, like I didn't really understand. And I found a profile that I like there, but I actually tried somebody's active pedal profile, and honestly, there's not a lot of inputs, and I think you benefit a lot from trying to do that yourself, and so I would definitely recommend that. I used to use Morad's, actually. Yeah, I used to use his. I've recently changed that to another one. I forget what it's called, but for the pedals, I mean, it's kind of straight, active throttle and active brake. Obviously the brake is more important, but with the brake, all I really did was I set the max pressure that I wanted. And then from there, I started playing with everything else, like dampening and all the other features. I keep a linear curve. It's not really a curve, it's linear, but keep a linear trace, I guess, with my max pressure and my max depth, which for me, 40 kilograms of pressure, 40 millimeters of travel, and then, you know, everything else I would say is super personal preference when it comes to things like dampening, ABS settings, all the rest of that, like how much pressure you want to put in before it starts to, you know, actually move, things like that. I think everything else, like really personal preference. But that's basically what I did, and I haven't changed it really at all for a while. A long while. I'm trying to think of when I got these pedals. It's probably been almost a year. Something like that. Modified his brake profile. Nice. Yeah, the nice thing is there's just not a ton of things. Like, not a ton of levers to pull, you know? Where with the steering wheel, with the wheelbase, like, there's a lot of stuff there. And I felt like a lot of it was over my head, so I just kind of said, you know what? Your boy is just gonna pick one that he likes. I tried a couple. I tried stuff from like Dan Suzuki, Morad, people like that I felt, you know, generally have a pretty good sense of what's going on with this sort of stuff. And I actually really like Morad's. I don't remember who sent me the one that I'm trying or that I'm currently using now. Tried it at first, I didn't like it, but then I like stuck with it for about a week, and actually I like it a lot. So yeah. Kind of both. Box, I mean, the wheelbase and the pedals, both of mine, all of my stuff's from Simucube, so it's all in one software profile, basically. All right. Well, this could be a bad decision. So funny though. I really don't care where I finish at all. I want to go as high as I can from a competitive point of view, but I don't care about those seasonal points. To me, it's just way more fun to like race. And I generally feel like when you, and I think this makes sense, when you qualify, of course I think it makes sense or I wouldn't say it. When you qualify where you're supposed to be, so to speak, very unlikely, there's not going to be a ton of movement in either direction. You're pretty much where you're supposed to be. Where if you don't qualify and you start at the back and you got more pace, there's just more action going on. And if you can be respectful getting through the field, which I like to think that I am, it's not really a problem for anybody. So that, I think, is what I shall do. Looks like there's only 2 Lambros in here, at least in the top 21. I can't see anybody else. But, yeah. Alright, it's about 8 minutes. I don't think it's a good fit, to be honest with you, Z. It could just be a me problem, but it doesn't feel great. Doesn't feel good. It really doesn't feel good to me at all. Top end feels weak, and I'm struggling in the infield too, so it doesn't feel like a great fit, but it could just be me. Alright, give me a minute. I got 7 minutes till grid. I'll be back. And then we'll get after it. Burp. I'm really surprised by these qualifying laps. Maybe I'm not so far off after all. I mean, maybe this guy's had some serious draft. I don't know. Are the shifters tactile? I don't know what you mean. Like, do you feel something when you shift? Are they? Like, I don't think they're very good, personally. Do they feel nice or mushy? Oh, these things are fucking awesome, dude. This is a very nice wheel. For sure. I mean, maybe it's time of year, track, I don't know what it is, but for context, I mean, hell, I remember doing 43s in qualifying back in January when we were here, like, officially. So I'm surprised. I mean, Tyler, yeah, okay, 44-3, that's moving for sure. I mean, if I just ran the lap I ran in earlier, I'd be 5th. So I'm surprised. I figured they'd be even lower. And maybe they'll get to the 43s. Got another 3 minutes here. It's only 2 laps though, so maybe not. Yeah, multi-class. Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm only looking at GT3. I don't see the GTPs at all. Alright, maybe I need to figure out what the heck I'm going to do here. So, I think I'm going to go back to... Hymo, I guess. You know what? Maybe I won't. We'll stay with VRS. I've got the leaders that I'd like to start with. That will give me an opportunity to get my pit stop, get my 4 tires. No wasted time. 66 liters. 4 wing. I'm not really planning to save fuel, but truth be told, we're going to be saving some fuel at some point along the way. You know what I should do? I should qualify in the future, just get like a really slow lap. Just so that I don't have to like mess up their end of line situation. Get good or go. No, I've never tried either one of those actually. I've only tried the kind of the main couple, VRS, Hymo, and P1 docks. So, alright, 66 liters. Good. Dry, 4 wing. Too late for that, brother. Only got a minute to go. Everybody's pretty much done, so. Alright, y'all. I hope you enjoy. Have some fun. This is a good group. I think you guys will like it if you've never seen me race this league before. Good dudes. Very kind, generally speaking. No, I'm either way, man. I'm all good. Just appreciate you being here. Wherever you want to watch, it's cool with me. I have thought many times to just give up on Twitch. I haven't done it yet, but I haven't really done it yet. I've kind of done it once or twice. Just never seems to work. I don't know what it is. I guess I don't really care. It's not that big a deal, but just never been my jam for some reason, man. You can't comment on YouTube? I wonder why. Did you get banned or something? They're so hard to break through. Yeah, discoverability is terrible. We're on YouTube, it's pretty solid. It is funny though, I feel like my streams generally, I feel like my streams generally do better on YouTube because I'd stream like events where for whatever reason, YouTube likes that. Where if you just stream like 12 hours a day, it's probably better to spend your time on Twitch. But if you're gonna like do a specific event or something, it's seems to be better on YouTube. That's been my experience, but alright boys, let's get to it. Sticking with VRS. I don't think I've run an actual lap on the VRS set yet, so that's probably smart. Just jump right into the race with it, right? Why not? Alright, got my leader set correctly.
Line up on the right
Fueling.
side. Pit road is closed.
Check.
Andrew Parker, you will need to pass Paul, Martin, and Ian during formation. Please do that quickly.
So replace. And fuel. Check. Probably don't want to hear me clear my throat. was in the pits. It's 1 hour, 60 minutes. So basically, if you finish in the top 3 in the GT3 field, the next week you have to start from the back, so you get end of line penalties, which means they don't qualify, so they're pretty close to the back. So there's a couple of us that might be in front of, like, behind them or something, so we need to like switch around before we go green. That's basically what he's trying to facilitate. That's why it would be better if I did qualify, I just took a really slow lap, so I would still be at the back of the field. They do have a Discord. I don't know what it is off the top of my head, but I'm sure you can find the link on Reddit if you just search for it. It's called Elbows Out Racing. As far as that, I don't know. I don't know how far. I would say it's probably like week 4 or 5. I mean, I think it probably matches with whatever the actual week is, so 5 or 6. Nice. Appreciate it, Puff. Just search for it on, if you want to find the rock, search on YouTube. They do it on YouTube. Just search for Elbows Out Racing League. You'll find it. It's not the name of the YouTube channel, but you'll find the video. Zach, thank you, sir. Let's do it to it.
Catch up 46, car catch up 23, car
I'm always
catch
so
up
like
01, car catch up 013, car catch up 8, car.
Whoop.
I haven't run a race yet. I did a league race last night. I'm doing this one. So I haven't even barely practiced. My goal was to try to get some races in either tomorrow night or Friday night.
Get ready, going green.
We got baseball tomorrow night though, so I'm not sure what time I'll be home. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure when I'm going to do all that. But I'd like to. It's one of my favorite tracks.
Green, green, green. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Clear, 2 wide. You're on the left, 3 wide. Car right, 2 wide. Clear on the right. Car on your left, you're on the right, 3 wide. Left side, 2 wide. Clear. Car on your left. Clear.
Whew! What a start. No freaking way. Up to 8th? Jesus Christ. Okay, so much for that. I feel like I just cut everybody at International Horseshoe. Hard to say, man. That's crazy. Got lucky. It was in the right spot at the right time. Alright, now we settle down. We got a long ways to go. So 18 laps till we box. 35 total.
Nah, you have no front.
Right side. 4.507. Clear.
I know Ian behind is very fast, so I'm not going to worry about holding him up. If he gets a little bit of a run or shows his nose, I'm just going to back out, let him rip. It would be wise to sit back and save some fuel. don't know how the hell I got through that first lap like that. I was just in all the right places, I guess. Alright. Thomas must have some trouble. He's pretty quick too. For him to have fallen back like that, he must have some serious damage. There is a fast repair, but you can't pit this early. I mean, it's, you know, I guess you could. I'm not going to be very good at the bus stop. I'd actually much prefer for these guys to be in front of me. Let's see what Ian does here. I'm going to go up. He might just take the opportunity to make the overtake. Oh, maybe not.
45.123.
Wonder if he's trying to save fuel. Let's put one click on the traction control and see if that helps me in the exits. What the heck happened to Paul? Alright, boys. Well, we're settled in. I think race is spacing out here. P6. See if I can catch up to these guys ahead. That would be sweet. I think if Ian and I work together, that'll make it a hell of a lot easier, that's for sure. I'm just scared to go too hard to the bus stop. This car likes to snap around and kick in the balls. God. Every time I pull 6th gear, it's just like... like the longest gear in history.
Left side.
Okay.
Clear on the left. 45.509.
So true. So true. I can just hold on to this thing for an hour. I'll be a pretty happy guy. Oh my god. Thought that was about to be trouble. Whew. Scared me. Well, maybe Ian can pull me around the track. And here come the GTPs. Oh, I guess not. He was involved in something, maybe. Looks like GTPs are going into turn 1. Safety car livery engine. Yeah, it's always really weird, actually, to see that car. Let's see if he's lifting here. Doesn't look like it. If I can make it this entire race without spinning out of the bus stop, I'll be absolutely shocked. Like, honestly. It's just so sketchy in this car, man. It's pretty stable in a lot of racetracks. Bus stop here, not so much.
45.519.
Don't look at that thing. Not in iRacing, it's not. You don't really want to be in ABS in iRacing. I mean, you're gonna flutter with it a little bit, but ideally you're not in it. And certainly not too hard. And it depends on the car too. Some cars are a little bit worse with it. Like when you hit ABS, you want to back off, get out of it. At least from my understanding. Alright, looks like Tyler leading about 9 seconds up. Honestly, they're going to be impossible to catch. We'll just see what happens. Now, clearly, I'm not making any progress to the guys ahead. So it's kind of ironic. I didn't qualify in an effort to have some overtaking to do. And not be in a situation where I'm just kind of like not passing anybody. And in the first lap, because of what all the nonsense I was going on, I'm exactly where I didn't want to be. So, all good. It depends on the car. So on mine, I think you can see it on the far right, there's an ABS 5. When it starts to light up blue, that means I'm in ABS to some degree.
45.
And you'll definitely see it. I mean, it flashes, sometimes it sticks. The harder braking zones, you'll see it more. But you'll also see me try to come off of it a little bit. And it really just depends on how heavy it is. I mean, yeah, it's definitely good for one lap. But I think with, you know, a 1 hour race, you're really trying to minimize tire temp. And the more you can set up ABS, the better your tires will be, basically. You're not going to get that 1 lap performance, but, you know, we're doing, I don't know, 30 laps, 35 laps, or more. Actually, way more. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you see the light flash up. I've got a couple other indicators. I mean, I get them through my brakes as well, but there's also a 4th up there too. Yeah, it's something like 80-ish%, but it's not a hard and fast rule. And it also depends on, like, it depends on the speed, you know? So, like, it's not just like every time you hit 80%, you know, you get into ABS. Like, you can certainly hit ABS at 40% or whatever. It just depends it depends on speed and all that other stuff too. It all factors into it.
Poppin', you have no front end.
Oh, yeah. Sucks, man. These guys are just faster than I am right now. Way faster.
45.828.
So yeah, don't take it as, hey, completely 100% stay out of the ABS. You just don't want to, like, lean on it, and you don't want to be in 100% all the time, you know, stuff like that. You're gonna use ABS. But yeah. Load cells are definitely going to be the thing for a very long time. Active pedals are prohibitively expensive for like 90+% of the market. So yeah, I don't think they're going to take over by any stretch. Yep, try not to scrub the fronts. Indeed. It's still expensive for one pedal. But if it just flashed, I feel very plain. Yeah, exactly. Like, you want to be on the limit. You want to get it a little bit, but then you kind of want to come off. You know what I mean? Like, you're kind of like banging up against it a little bit. If you're not using it at all, then yeah, you're not using the assists that are available to you. Yeah. Yeah, if you're getting those micro locks, you want to feel it, you want to come off, feel it, come off, feel it, come off. You kind of want to play that bouncy game a little bit. Basically, the moment before ABS is probably the most efficient your braking will be. Therefore, you'd like to be as close to it as you possibly can without relying on it and overheating the shit out of your tires.
45.612.
Alright, well, some shit laps, unfortunately. Although I'm sure somebody will come in here in the YouTube comments and be like, actually, I get that a lot. I get that a lot. Yeah, I'm just... Yeah, it's car stuff. It's car stuff. I'm sure once we're like almost done with the race, I'll feel pretty comfortable. But we'll be almost done with the race at that point. So yeah. There you go. Yeah, truth be told, Z, I don't really mess with it, so I honestly don't really know. I've never spent the time to sit there and dabble. But you'd think for somebody that races as much as I do, I would, but truth be told, when I'm racing, I'm generally streaming or... I don't know, just don't mess with it much. Like right now, it's at 54. That's just what VRS has it set to. Yeah, I don't have it. I am really dumb when it comes to setups, no doubt. Alright, GTPs are definitely coming now.
45.322.
So is Paul. I do neither full-time. How about that? No, I don't do YouTube full-time. I also don't do a day job full-time either. My days are mostly spent hanging out, going to the golf course, watching a little YouTube. I've been working on Game of Thrones again the last couple weeks, or months at this point. I mean, the only way to avoid ABS once you've gotten into it is to let off the brakes, which seems really counterintuitive. But the reality is, like, I hope I'm saying it correctly, Jose, when you're in ABS, it's going to be a longer braking zone anyway, so the reality is you want to let off to get out of it so that the car will brake more naturally. So it sounds very counterintuitive, but I think the idea is you want to get out of it. The only way to get out of it is to let off. More expensive hobby, bowling or golf? That's a great question. Probably golf. Probably golf. Sounds like a relaxing lifestyle. Yeah, it's pretty good. No complaints. Worked hard to get there. Don't get me wrong, but yeah.
45.104. Just set your fastest lap of the session. Car on your left, clear.
Whew.
Car right, clear on the right. Right side. Clear on the right.
Yeah, it really depends. I mean, yeah. I hate playing at public golf courses, I'll be honest. I hate, like, I have to make a tee time and pair you up with a bunch of people you don't want to play with, and, you know, stickler for all these things, and, yeah. Got a place near me that's private, but it's not, like, fancy pants, snobby snob. It's very chill. You could basically, and I don't live in the middle of sticks or anything. You can almost show up and just play. It's very chill. So, yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. What I did today, in fact, busted out the vet, went over to the golf course. I didn't play, but I went over to the golf course for a little bit, chatted with the membership director, went to see my wife at work, got some Chipotle, came home, sat on the porch, and I watched YouTube for the rest of the afternoon. That was literally my day.
805.
Oh my god! How in the world?
Car on your left, clear on the left.
How in the world did I not die? Oh my
Car on your
god.
left.
So crazy, so crazy. Hopefully I can stay behind Paul here.
Clear on the left, left side. Clear.
Damn it. Oh my god, I have no idea how I didn't die. Whew. It's the thing with this car, man. It's like it goes into these power slides and you don't really figure it out until pretty late. Damn. That was aggressive. Alright, we're good. We're good. What's a 9-hole? Yeah. Yeah, exactly. For me, I prefer that above anything else. Like, I like when I can play fast. You know, I've played a lot of, I used to pretty much always play 9 holes. Because, you know, I was working, so I would, you know, go from work, whatever, play 9 holes. I generally play in about an hour, maybe even hour 10. Because I was playing solo and I'm just rolling, having fun, you know. That was that, man. I always spent at work from 6 to... God damn, brother. Respect. Respect that hustle. Hopefully fulfilling. Who needs cardio? Yeah, no shit. Don't worry, I'll be on the weights in the morning.
47.064. Car right. Clear.
Did not realize he was a lapped car at first. And then I had to hit the brakes in turn 2. I was like, what the fuck's going on? Oh, boy. That's true. I did my workout this morning, too. That's always the first thing I do. I don't do anything crazy. I'll walk a brisk mile every single day. And then I'll do some weightlifting every other day. But that's true. I did that first. And then I went for a ride. It was just fucking beautiful here. It's 75 degrees today. Unbelievable. No. I'm Central Virginia. So, similar climate. Pretty good, man. Pretty good. Actually, it's funny you asked me that. Have I mentioned that recently? I just continue to have pain with my right wrist. And it's funny, yesterday it showed up in my forearm, on my left forearm. So my right wrist was hurting a little bit, my left forearm was hurting a little bit. It's like, shit. And I don't stop lifting weights when that happens, which is probably stupid. But I also feel like I'm just kind of working through soreness as opposed to like actually having like an injury, so to speak. So I don't know. You wouldn't think it's soreness though if I'm actively lifting on a regular basis. But yeah, I've got my wheel turned downish. So I mean, I'm not pulling too hard on this thing anymore. Forearm pain. I have to show you. You can remind me when I'm done. I'll show you a phenomenal stretch that I found when I was researching how to like get rid of some of this pain. But I'll try to describe it. See if you can do it. I'll describe it. I'll show you if it makes no sense. All right, so put your arm out straight, like to the side. I can't do it or I'd like punch my monitor. But basically take your arm, put it straight out to the side. Open your hand up completely wide and then turn your arm counterclock. I'm not even gonna try. Just turn it to the right as far as you can and then hold, open your wrist, open your hand as much as you can. You'll feel it'll hurt like a son of a bitch if you've got some pain going on, but you'll feel it loosen up. That is generally what helps me get it to go away. or at least be tolerable. But give that a shot. If nothing I just said makes any sense, tell me at the end and I'll tell you. What's up, McFly? Every time I see that name, I think of that movie. So we're really lucky, man. We have a guy on our team that does all of our liveries, and he just does such a phenomenal job. They're freaking beautiful.
45.663.
So yeah, super, super lucky. We feel like we got a livery for damn near every car that iRacing has. I've tried that now, my shoulder hurts. It really helps me, man. Like if I get forearm pain or even like certainly in the wrist area, it helps loosen everything up. Definitely something to do for like pre-endurance races and stuff. Sometimes you'll see me like, I guess you can't see it really, it's the way my camera's situated, but I'll put my hands on the front mount here for the P1X and I'll just kind of press and stretch it out that way too. It helps a lot. I'd really like to stay in this draft. Still weightlifting did not prepare me for strongman training. This is for every training event for 230. Good grief, dude. That sounds aggressive. I mean, I love it, but it sounds aggressive. I cannot imagine. Doing spot 24. I'm not actually, no. That's the, I think it's the one event at this point that I've not done that I really want to do, at least. All the big endurance races, I've never done it. I'm not going to have the opportunity to this year, unfortunately. It's my last name. It's pronounced Fleece. Really?
44.9.
I mean, obviously you would know. I'm not questioning you, sir. But I just can't help it. Every time I see it's the M, you know? It's the M catches me out, and I just think like Marty McFly. God, I feel like this car is so fucking slow at Daytona. I know it's a me problem, but man, it's annoying. No, I'm with you. Yeah, I've just never done it, man. I'd like to, but it's tough because it's always in the middle of summer, and I'm just always busy, and that is true again this year. That stretch helps a little. I messed on my back. Deadlifting my stretch the back and weights a little bit. Yeah, so if that helped at all, honestly, do it do it now, do it before you go to bed, do it in the morning. You do that a couple times throughout the day, you'll be surprised, honestly. Give it like 2 days of that, you'll be really surprised how you feel. I was shocked. I saw that for the first time and I'm like, come on, that's bullshit, right? Nope. It works. But it takes time. It's definitely not like a one time and it's completely free situation. Holy shit. Hell yeah, brother. What's up, Mr. Nodwell? Yeah, this car is not Daytona bound, unfortunately. Dude, Peter, no bullshit, brother. Go back and watch the first lap, please. Just go watch the start of this race. I know you like to sound, you know, Mr. Starter. Go watch the start of this race. It was fucking crazy. Probably the best start I've ever had in my entire life. Which is, I think, saying something. And of all people, you would know best. I need to see your reaction to that. It was awesome. I feel like we're catching somebody. Oh, they're lapped. Damn it. Like, we're making progress. I'm not catching these two guys. But we are catching others. God, this car hates me. I mean, I'm glad I'm at least able to stay in the draft, but man. Alright, so we'll have 3 laps at the line. Then we'll box. Wonder if I should save a little bit. I don't think it's going to matter much. I'm going to need 53 liters anyway. Pretty much right on the money. I just feel so slow in this car at this racetrack, which is just rough. Nah, no safety cars.
44.801. Just set your fastest lap of the session.
Did he just take the esports line?
Thank you, Andrew.
What the hell was that? I feel like I'd be doing so much better in the Porsche. Or basically anything else. The Corvette, McLaren, Mustang, Mercedes. Nah, they don't run a safety car generator, and I don't know, man, the more that I've experienced that with Broken Wing, I think the less that I like it, to be quite honest. It just wastes so much time. Like, if the races were lap-based instead of time-based, I think it would be more okay. But the fact that they're time-based and you're literally just killing like 6-7 minutes of a 45-minute race because of a safety car, really annoying. You know, maybe even more time than that. It just seems dumb. And they often happen pretty early in the race when you're not really spread out that much anyway. And the races just aren't long enough. Like last night's race, hour and a half, perfect time for a safety car, you know? This race, maybe in the middle?
45.464. Right side. Clear.
I did, man, I did, but honestly, please go back and watch the start. It's just insane. Absolutely insane. It kind of defeated the whole purpose of starting at the back. Like, not even gonna lie. Uh-oh. Oh, thank you for your patience. You're such a kind person.
2 laps of fuel.
Wow. Unbelievable patience. Take notes, GTPs. Yep, you're good, brother.
Left side. Clear.
Yeah, I started at the back. Yeah. I don't even know what to say about it. You just gotta watch it. It was crazy. And awesome. I basically went from 20th to 6th on the first lap. I've been kind of stuck here ever since. Can't make any progress. Car's not fast enough. Well, I'm not fast enough in car. But yeah, something like that. Alright, one more lap. And then we box. Fuel. Tires. All good things. Ooh, he's boxing now.
46.051.
Yeah, no problem. Well, I mean, I got a pit though. I'll let you know if there was something to go back and see. How about that? We're all friends here.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left.
get a good clean pit here. Yeah, I see you. I see you. All right, boys, box. Ferrari strategy engaged. Hopefully not. Hey, at least I got a 44.8. That's progress. One of the fastest laps of the freaking night. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Pit box in 3, 2, 1. Right here.
Come on, give me some tires. Ooh, optional repairs. We'll take them. Why are they not going? You know what? I'm not even gonna try.
All clear. Punch it.
I definitely should not be using the pit limiter for this pit lane, but I'm not gonna risk that either. Lambro. All right, let's get these tires up to temp. All right, hey, I gained a spot in the pits. Can't argue with that. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, no. I mean, I hate to hit the short button on that, but damn, you gotta take that one. He died in the kink for sure. Jeez, that's brutal. Feel for the man. Alright, looks like everybody's boxed except for the Peter, which is Paul. He's currently boxing right now. I'm net P... Well, I'm probably net P4. Paul's gonna be ahead for sure. Why not use it? Because you can get more pace. So, hold on. If you notice, I forget what it is. Let's call it... Oh, son of a bitch. Fuck.
You cut the cord. You've got to slow down and give up that time.
So let's just say it's 80 miles an hour, 80 kilometers, whatever the number is, doesn't matter. If you use the pit limiter, it's going to keep you at like 79. You know, it's going to keep you just below it. You can actually, if you don't use the pit limiter, control your own speed and keep it just a little bit higher. If you do that, you can gain, you know, especially on a really long pit straight, you can gain a pretty significant amount of space, time, whatever. I'm just always scared to do that because I've tried in the past and I get overzealous about something. And you know, it takes not much to get a 40-second penalty, you know, for speed in the pits. So yeah, if you shift around, that's one way to do it too. True. You can literally just downshift, upshift, downshift, upshift, do that, and it'll kind of game the system a little bit. The best way to do it is definitely to just not use pit limiter.
Chris, stay right. I've got damage.
Huh? Use pit limiter, get up to speed so you don't go over while you're accelerating, and then carefully take pit limiter off and continue to go. So it's basically that. It's like these little micro optimizations that you can do. I've had varying degrees of success. It is definitely the best way. A lot of my teammates do it, but I'm a wimp. I'm scared to screw it up, so I don't do it. And then you think about it, like in this case, let's say I had done that. So Paul's 5.6 seconds ahead of me. Was it gonna be like 5.1? You know, the risk reward is not necessarily always worthwhile. It's just something you kind of have to judge for yourself, you know. Alright, so we're going to net P4. Ian, though, fast boy behind. He's got 14 laps to catch me. There's no freaking way I'm going to hold him up. So, probably racing for P5 right now. Totally fine with that. I think I'll just try to follow the pace car and get to the end of this race. Right on the money with fuel. So, wouldn't hurt to save just a touch. Just to ensure that we're good. But we'll see. All depends on what happens with Ian. If Ian gets me, and I'm not going to put up a huge fight or anything over it. If he gets me, I'll stay behind, save fuel, finish P5. Happy days. Because believe it or not, I think it's intelligent not to fight the shit out of people who are faster than you on the racetrack. Weird concept. Some people want to fight you to the death and argue about it. Sore subject. Man, I love this racetrack. I really don't like it in this car, but I love this racetrack. It's just one of my favorite races ever. And they so screwed it up this year with the rain. I look forward to doing it next year. Hopefully it's dry. Just don't have the confidence to really send it through the bus stop. I mean, some of these guys are just hauling ass. Tyler is crushing it, man. He's 20 seconds up. Crazy. Ford power, baby. Just getting it. Straight getting it.
44.959. Right side, clear on the right.
Yeah. I think these are, like, the guys are really cautious, and it's definitely nice and appreciated, but there are definitely some instances, like right there, he definitely should have just sent it, you know? Hopefully neither of us lost a lot of time. Shit, I lost half a second doing that. But as the GT3, you know, you kind of have to know, like, hey, if a GTP catches you going into turn 1 but doesn't get the opportunity to overtake you into turn 1, you need to make sure that when you go into turn 3, you stay to the outside and give them the line on the inside, let them go. $15 hours of rain, yeah, it's just ridiculous, dude. I don't remember what it was for us, but it was just miserable. Big chaos start. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I can definitely appreciate it's not as exciting as other racetracks, but I don't know, man. For me, it's the history. That's just the 24-hour race is special to me. I think it's just awesome. Awesome place to be. But yeah, it's doesn't have the lefts and the rights quite like quite a few other places, that's for sure. I think it's a great track for multi-class. Alright, see if we can not lose a shit ton of time on this lap. That'd be cool.
46.029. Car right.
Simucube, I love that racetrack, actually. I know it doesn't get a lot of love in iRacing, but every time the Skippy went there, man, I loved it. Cool racetrack, pretty chill. It's almost like a mini Zandvoort. That's what it reminds me of. What the hell just happened behind me? Jesus. chaos out here, boys. Goodness. All I saw was lights go. Yeah, Rudd's too. I mean, I got no dislike for that one. Those are really great tracks in the Skip. I used to race the Skippy exclusively for years, quite honestly, and tracks like that were just awesome for that car. Now, I don't want to spend time in a GT3 at those two tracks, but in a small car, pretty awesome. Stop dropping bananas. Hell, man, if I had that choice, it'd be red turtle shells going rearward. No doubt about it. They wouldn't hit a car in blue either. That's for sure. Wait, hold on a second. All I saw some stuff and I saw bye-bye. Wait. Give me a second. Just watched your Imola race. Chaos at the start, good finish. P6, 3 a.m. Goodbye. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you. Glad you enjoyed it. I had fun with it. I really did. A little bit of chaos ensued after because of that contact at the end of the race, but it goes that way sometimes. Ah, I gotcha. Well, man, the water's warm if you ever feel like jumping back in. If I can hold off Ian, I'll be real happy. Just gotta not let him get in draft range. I'm surprised he's not catching me much faster than he has been. Wonder if he's got some damage. On a longer stint than I am by about 5 laps. Slightly more worn tires. Should be carrying a similar amount of fuel at this point. Oh yeah, 1.6. Wow. He's doing something right.
45.33.
Oh, that's a good lap for him. It's like 4/10 faster than mine. Ah, come on. I actually got a penalty for that accident at the end of the race. I'll let you make your own judgments as to whether that makes sense or not. I was given a penalty. And then I had, well, don't want to talk about it. I'll hold it. I'll hold it. Do my best to let it go. But yes, I got a penalty for that. I don't really know what the penalty is. And quite honestly, I don't really care. I don't do these leagues for points, and I just do it to have a good time and have fun. So I don't care about the penalty. If it means I can't race one night, like, that's fine. I know it doesn't in this case, but if it adds up to be that, like, whatever. It's all good. I just want to race. Yeah. Yeah, to me, I kind of looked at it, I don't know. I have a really hard time seeing how it's not a racing incident. I definitely went in a little deep. I personally don't think there's a problem with that. Like, I feel like I had corner rights, I had overlap. He turned in earlier than I did. Now, whether I should, totally different question. Personal opinion, I don't think it matters. At the end of the day, he turned the wheel, car hit mine, and he went spinning. And what I was told was that because he lost position as a result of that contact, that's why I got a penalty, versus it being a racing incident, which I just personally think that's a bad way to steward things. If we, have results, outcomes of penalties based on the outcome of the contact, it's like, I think you have to judge those things based on the merits of the contact, not the result of what happened. It's like, say we made the exact same contact, but he didn't lose a position. Why is it not also a penalty for me? If you deem it a penalty for me, it's always a penalty for me, no matter what happens. That's how I look at those things, but I guess super subjective. So we all get to kind of have our own opinions. Alright, looks like I might need to save some fuel here, which is not a good thing. It's not much, it's like 7/10 of a liter. Which, truth be told, I can probably really easily get that, but... Like, after a murder was committed, the mad husband shot a cop days later. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, I feel like you just have to make judgment on what happened in the moment, and not the outcome. I don't know. But hey, I'm not a steward. And I think that's, you know what? That's probably the most important. I'm not a steward. And you're talking about people that have the most thankless job ever. That try to put these leagues together, let people have a good time. So yeah, I have my opinion about how that went down. But I'm not gonna bad mouth or, you know, try not to second guess it, right? At the end of the day, it's like the most thankless job ever. Yeah, I'm genuinely shocked he has not completely caught me. And given the fact that I have to save maybe a little bit of fuel, we'll see how this goes. My thought was he was going to catch me no matter what, so I'll just save when he gets here. But if he doesn't catch me, I think I'll have enough momentum that I can just get through the line either way. And he might catch me as I sputter across, you know, the start-finish line. And that's fine. But as long as I can finish the race. Right now it's saying I'm 7/10 in need of fuel, which is not a pleasant thought process. So I'm gonna maybe do some lifting coast here. Just in like a couple key areas. But unfortunately I do that, it's not gonna take him long to catch. I don't know, man. I would catch 22 no matter what I do. If I do that, he's certainly gonna catch me. I don't know. It's whatever. P4, P5. Whatever. All good. I've had fun either way. The start alone, the first lap alone was worth doing this race tonight. I'm not saying half.
45.218.
I don't really want to defend like a lion. Just go a little too far. This car's like, nope. Cool if I could follow one of these GTPs for a hot second and save some fuel. Unfortunately, they just go. Give me the suck. Nope. There you go. Didn't do it this time because he has no traffic to contend with. Oh. He's within a second. I don't think it matters. He's gonna fly by me. I know he likes to pass below that yellow line. So if I really want to get cheeky, I can defend down there.
.534.
It'd be cool if it rained right now. It would have to rain pretty hard though. God. Just sounds like defeating taking that gear. Better go, Tyler. Right into the wall. I wonder if that was just netcode.
Right side. Clear on the right.
Did I come on over on you, Matt?
Alright, 3/10 needed to save. Which means we're pretty close.
Take the spot back, take the spot back.
I think the biggest issue is going to be going into turn 1. Because I'm not getting really good runs out of the bus stop, and he is. And just the draft alone is just so tough, man. Oh, really? Huh. I'm surprised. I'm actually really surprised that's not on Trading Paints. I don't know when you can actually go below that line.
Left side. Clear on the left. 45.275. Car right. Clear on the right.
Love the move, man. He went for it. This could get fun. Sorry. Traction control bad.
Right side. Clear.
Alright, that helped me a lot. Gives me at least another lap to live. Would have loved to have broken that toe. Unfortunately, didn't quite get that. God, he's so good through there. I think it's more that I suck through there because I can't figure it out in this damn car. Alright, I survived one more lap at least. See how much longer I can hold him off. I still need to save a little bit of fuel, which is bad.
.237. Car right. Clear on the right.
Him trying to pass on the outside to turn 1 is going to be an uphill battle. I think he's... I don't know, man. I think his best move... I don't know. I'm thinking what his best move could be. Oh wow, I thought that was the GTP, not him. Nice. He's close, he's close. Shit. Got completely freaking side. That's gotta be a slowdown. How is that not a slowdown? He was like completely off the track.
Right side. You've got about 2 laps of fuel. .124. Clear.
JRT says to pit this lap. Not gonna do it.
Thomas, I'll get out of here right here.
Damn it. I hope he watches this back and sees that I need to save fuel. And he's probably going to get me no matter what, because I'm going to run out of fuel going across the start finish line. And then laps and laps and laps. He might be in a similar situation for all I know. Hard to say. Alright, see what happens this time. I like it because you're setting this up every lap. But yeah, draft is rough. I need to save like a half a liter, dude. I still can't believe he went so far over and didn't get a slowdown. Alright, I've got to protect the inside. That's definitely where he's got the best opportunity. And I know he likes to go below the yellow line.
You have about 1 lap of fuel left. White flag this time. Car right. 44.85. Clear on the right.
Okay. I don't think I'm gonna finish this lap, guys. Shit.
Pretty power.
I cannot believe I've held him off this long, to be quite honest with you. I really can't. God, give me some suck.
Oops.
Let's go. That's all I got at this point. Ian, I might run out, just heads up. I don't want you to, if I do, I don't want you to run into the back of me.
Bro, no meatball for that is crazy.
Looks like you're out of gas.
No! Oh my god. Yeah, I saw it. Good racing you, buddy. Fuck!
Oh, Chris, that was a great race.
Chicken flag, chicken flag.
You had me too. I ran out of, or lost
job.
going into the
Very
bus stop a
good
little
job.
bit.
Oh man. Yeah, I did. Man, that's a tough one. I knew I needed to save a little bit of fuel. And I'm like, I figured you were going to pass me. So I was like, I'll just save it once it gets by me. That was so much fun, dude. Great racing. Oh, damn. That's unfortunate. That was so much fun. That was absolutely so much fun. Truly. Sputtered across the line. Can you imagine that? I knew it was going to happen. He got just like that. Oh. What an awesome race, though. I mean, it's unfortunate not to get P4 for that, but like, you know, that was just so much fun. That was so much fun. The start was insane. I feel like I did a pretty good job for the most part. I'm struggling with this car, especially here. Definitely doesn't feel like the car to be in, but had a good pit stop. I mean, I wasn't in my stall for very long. I wasn't in pit lane for very long. I think I did a really good job getting on and off. I literally, I mean, I cannot believe I defended. He is super fast. He's probably the fastest dude in our league. Right up there, you know? And honestly, I can't believe that I even kept him behind for as long as I did. I really thought he was going to catch me and just cruise on by like he did at the start of the race. You know, he did the same thing at the start of the race, and it just cruised on. So I thought that was going to happen, and I thought I was going to save that little bit of fuel that I needed, so I didn't have any sputtering. But you know, man, sometimes it goes that way. But so much fun, so much fun. So yeah, that's it, man. Started 20th, finished 5th. Had a great time. What more can you ask for? This is what it's supposed to be about, you know? So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I will be back. I don't know when. Thinking about an endurance race this weekend with the boys. Not really sure what's going to happen. Maybe. If it does, most likely Sunday. I will be back for sure Sunday night. We got a league race at, I think it's at Imola, actually. I don't know. It's somewhere. It's at a place. Thanks, Box. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, awesome. If you didn't, awesome. I get it. It's all good. Till next time, I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Peace out.
Shh.